Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 48 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Quinn Newsom, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 18 homers and 74 RBIs. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Spencer Addison, is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Stepping up to the plate, number 30. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Stepping into the box, Bryant Tyner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Digging in, the switch hitter, Basil Padilla. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Teheran sets. First pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity here.
In now, Mark Piazza, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Piazza is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Newsom racing back at the track. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Mets leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Aaron Hill, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder, just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box, Robert Vinson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Robert Vinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Way out in front.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Number 48 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a bunt attempt, but he can't get any wood on it. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. Ouch, that one hit him.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Standing in, number 30, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. set and the pitch. Ball one. First and second now, one man out. And a neck-high fastball that time. Right side, but it's well fouled.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Bounce towards the mound. Simmons on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Betancourt was born in Panama. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Julio Teheran is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Quinn Newsom. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Next for the Mets, Mike Trout. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Two 2-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he's back standing. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Mark Piazza. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Newsom has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. The relay throw.
Hey.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Manny Machado.
Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Machado now on 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Hit on the ground out for short. Simmons with a slide. The throw to first. What a play. Now at the plate, Justin Upton.
The left fielder, number 12, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. At a fastball for a strike on the corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 balls, no strikes.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Spencer Addison.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Spencer Addison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Tyner coasts under it, and that retires the side. Down in at the plate, Robert Vinson. He drew a walk his first time up.
First baseman, number 11.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Newsom is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the changeup is way low that time. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Three and 1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Newsom is there, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, number 48. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Number 30 would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Mets. So here's Aaron Hill. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
From the stretch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Behind 0-2 now. Simmons, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So here now is the pitcher, Julio Teheran. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Missed with a slider.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
1-1 to count. Grossman is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading up for the
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Digging in, Bryant Tyner is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Basil. The switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping into the box, Mark Piazza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the runner back. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sends that one out of play for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Piazza is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Tehran sets. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Piazza is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Quinn Newsom. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Line toward the alley in left center, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Freddie Freeman sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. In now, Spencer Addison, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Tyner over to his right, and that's the third out. Braves strand one. They still lead it 2-1. John Meza is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now at the plate, Robert Vincent comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. This is popped up. Betancourt shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look here at the game summary to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Brinkley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Darwin Barney is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He'll enter play right at 3:33. Still without a home run, and 7 driven in.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Stepping in, number 30, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late swing at a slider for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just whips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Bobby Killian takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Bryant Tyner, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. As a look, now the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
1-1.
1-1.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
2-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. Danny Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Christian Bethancourt. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Leading off for Atlanta.
8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball 1-0. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bethancourt aboard here at first with nobody out. To first. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Stepping up now, Quinn Newsom. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
2 strikes.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Luis Avilan is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Ready once again, Basil Padilla. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now, Mark Piazza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Piazza.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now batting, Robert Vinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled to first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2-2.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it. Riding in once again, Justin Upton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Tyner back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Spencer Addison. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Kenny Rooney is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Kenny Rooney.
Edgar Corona will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Corona.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Stepping in, number 30, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right as we are all knotted up at 2.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, but he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Drilled to the left side, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Bryant Tyner in the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Tapped out in front of home. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out the BGs, and you tell the first base coach that's a line drive in the box for him.
And a double steal try here. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Five to 2 the final today. The Mets win for a 108th time, most in the division. Danny Trevino earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.